Diamond Art Club's Snow White's Cottage. One of the things about the Diamond Art community is that we like to participate in different events. There's just a whole bunch of different types of events that happen. One of the things about all these different events is you can participate, like you can have one canvas for all of the different events that are happening at the same time. So that's what I have decided to do. The first event that I'm going to participate in started January 1st and goes for about 12 weeks or so. That one is called Ticket to Ride. There is a Facebook page. Then there is Blinging in the New Year, also started January 1st. The whole idea with the Blinging in the New Year is you need to change out two different drills in the canvas. It doesn't mean just one, two. It means two different colors, two different styles. Then there's a brand new one called Fairy Tales and Folklore that is going to happen during the month of February. There is a YouTube channel, I believe, for that, and there's introduction videos for all three of these to give you ideas. Some of them, let's see, with Ticket to Ride, I believe it has to be a brand new start. That's why I'm unboxing this now. With the Blinging in the New Year, you have to have a certain amount, like a certain dimension of the canvas, and this definitely fits within, because I'm going to be starting brand new, so it's going to qualify. And then with the Fairy Tales and Folklore, the two ladies that are hosting it said it just has to have some sort of theme that is fairy tale or folklore, and Snow White qualifies. So I've got one canvas that's going to qualify for all three events. Each one of these, there's things like door prizes or whatever you want to call them. I was excited when I saw the Fairy Tales and Folklore event, and I had already been looking at this canvas, and then when I saw the intro video for that particular event, I thought, this will work for literally all three events. So then again, we have our envelope here, and again, I have a bronze card, and again, there's the picture. Here again is the sticker sheet. There are, on this page, there is a sticker. So also what I'm going to do, there is a sticker here with the name of the canvas that I'm doing, also Diamond Art Club, and then the diamond there. I'm actually going to use 3 different bits and pieces to be able to do all of the kitting up. I have now put the sticker with the name on it on the Diamond Art Club storage unit. Now this particular kit only has ABs and the fairy dust. So the ones here with the code AB before the number, those are the Aurora Borealis. And then the ones with the Z, those are the fairy dust. This is the entire kit. I love that door. So one of the things with the blinging in the new year, you have to do 2 different colors. So one of the colors that I'm going to do, if I can order it in time, the metal on the door here, like the doorknob and the what looks like the hinges, I want to bling that. And then there's a couple of other spots that I was thinking about doing stuff too. Oh, one of the things about Diamond Art Club is they have these perforations in the paper, in the plastic, because this is plastic. And the whole idea is you take off or you pull back a small piece. This is why we need cover minders. You pull back a small piece and then you diamond paint, and then you can take off this piece of the plastic. Well, to help people find the perforations everywhere, they put in these lines. So you don't have to drive yourself nuts trying to find the lines. Which it just makes it easier to pull off, like I don't know where I'm going to start yet, but I could pull off or pull back this one section, diamond paint there, and then I could actually cut off or actually rip, pull, tear apart this section, and then go to the next, and then the next, and whatever. And you can see, it's kind of hard to see because this color kind of blends in with all of the background stuff. This shape, the shamrock, is in different places in the house, over here in the bridge. So the bridge is really going to bling. Oh, okay, this white color, this is the 5200 AB. It's going to be in this tree, a couple of places in the tree, and a little bit here in the water too. This particular fairy dust right here is over here in the water. So between the white AB and the fairy dust blue, the water is going to bling like crazy. The 8 special drills are going to be sprinkled throughout this whole thing. Now for the fun part. I am going to kit up all 98, scratch that, 100 colors. I just happen to have already the 2 items that I want. So I actually have 100 colors that I'm going to use on this kit. Here is what is called the quad cubes. The quad cubes take up 4 of the regular squares. And I want to use, this is the color oak. This specific color is called a P for S. What that means is pearl for square. It's an AB and it's for replacement of number 415. And it's also a good replacement for the number 6021. I put washi tape on these so that when I put these stickers on, it makes it easier to pull them off later. With Diamond Art Club, they do the packing by weight. So if I opened all of these strands, one strand would have all of the, like the first one would be the color that has the most drills. and it would go strand after strand after strand, and it would get down to the very last package would be the one color that there's a very small amount of color for. I'm going to show you how I kit up 98 colors. This is what the whole thing looks like. And here's the end of one of the strands. I usually do like to start with the end. This one does not have any ends, so I'm flipping it over to start there. This one, this particular color has 3 bags. One of the types of containers that people use for kitting up for their drills are these little Tic Tac boxes, containers. They're called Tic Tac because that's exactly what they look like. One of the things about these is these lids do pop off very easily. I have a workaround for that, and I'll show you that in a moment. Can do is take out a few. With the Diamond Art Club storage system, they have these 3 different sizes. So I have the Tic Tac box, and then I also have these containers. Now these boxes are actually connected. There's 4. I don't have to do all 3 of these packages, as I will actually kit up 2 of the bags, because I know I'm going to use at least 2 of the bags. Fortunately, right now, it looks like there's no static. That could change. But so far with this first one, there's no static. Thank goodness. Anybody that's ever kitted up, opened one of these bags, when you see static, oh boy, it is a nightmare to have to deal with. There's one, and you can see how full this is with just one package. And there's color number 1. The number off here, and I'm going to stick it right here on the container. For now, I am going to put it back in the container. Actually, I guess I could do that. Now, I am going to do a montage so that you don't have to sit here and watch every single. This could be a 4-hour. In fact, it might wind up taking me 4 hours to kit up. I don't want you to have to watch the whole thing. one of the things that I do to make sure that these lids don't come off is when I put the sticker on, I put it on in such a way that it actually drapes over the back and keeps the lid down. So it almost kind of like works as a hinge. So what I'm basically doing is the number is folding down to hold in place, but that way I can still see the number. So there's the symbol and then the part number, because once I kit down, I'm going to want to keep those two. But for right now, I want to keep the number in place because I need that, especially when there's so many colors. I'm going to need all of these numbers to make sure I know that I have everything. I am so thankful there is no static. I'm going to measure. So there's that. Now I want to see what the comparison is between the Diamond Art Club small versus a Tic Tac box or Tic Tac container. So I'm going to pour this back out. Aha! And there's my answer. So approximately what this small Diamond Art Club container will hold is about 2 of the Tic Tacs. So there's one, the Tic Tac filled up once. So it's not quite 2 whole Tic Tac containers. It's about 1 3/4. So I filled this up once, poured it in here, and then I filled it up almost, I would say about a 3/4. So this Diamond Art Club container, the small one, is the equivalent of 1 3/4 of the Tic Tac bottles. And as you can see, I'm putting the bag right here so I can see what color I am working on currently. That way I don't misplace anything.